Carne Deshebrada, shredded beef, is probably one of my top 5 dinners. Tonight we're having some soft tacos, but I can make this into taquitos, tostadas. You can simmer this in a red sauce, make some ropa vieja, or you can even add it for breakfast by adding some scrambled eggs and making some machaca. Right now, my oldest is into working out, therefore he's looking for lean protein and low carb, and this is a good option for him to have in the fridge so that he can snack on whenever he needs. So I made a little extra for him. This is the meat that I use, and I'm simply gonna boil this. Once you set it in the pot, you just literally forget about it. I did some end pieces of some onion, a couple garlic, some bay leaves, peppercorn, and a pretty good amount of sea salt, garlic powder, and onion powder, and a little bit of oregano. Now I'm gonna crack the lid and let it sit for hours.
So cute. I love you.
Oh my goodness, almost 3 hours later, I completely forgot about it. So I added some more boiling water before it burned. That was close. I'm going to make a quick rice. This is some butter, clean Calrose rice, and a little bit of fideos, some noodles. And I'm going to brown that on high into my liking. And I'm going to use the beef broth. It has so much flavor in it. I'm going to use that to simmer it with a little bit of cilantro on low for about 15 to 17 minutes. Now, como me dio la hueva, I was really lazy. And I was like, I'm just going to use a store-bought salsa. But then I'm like, you know what? Let me just quickly roast some vegetables, jalapeno, chile de árbol, half of a tortilla, and there's that salsa, the store-bought one. I added a little bit of that and some broth, some salt, cilantro, and that was so easy. It only took like 5 minutes. So I made this awesome salsa, and it was spicy, had a kick. I've sliced some tomatoes, peppers, jalapeno, and onions, and this beef is just the way I want it. It smells amazing, and it's falling apart. You can eat it just like this, but I'm gonna stop myself. Now this rice is pretty much done. I feel like it needs 2 more minutes, so I'll have a taste. Isn't that so good? It needs no salt because it has so much flavor. Now I added a splash of water, and in 2 minutes we'll be turning it off. Now here's the beef. This is half of the beef. There was a lot, so I'm gonna shred that and save the other half for another time. Now let's add a little bit of peppers, onions, and some salt and pepper. Saute that until it's a little lightly brown, and we're gonna add the beef right on top there. And then a couple of minutes, we're gonna start stirring all that up. And what we're looking for is this little char on the beef, and my favorite tortillas, of course. And once we have browned the meat nicely, just like that, we're going to add our tomatoes, a little pinch of salt, and then saute that for a couple more minutes before we finish it off with a little bit more of that broth. You want to ladle that broth right on top, and then you're ready to serve. And this is so good. You'll thank me later.